What's up, guys? Welcome to another episode of Dev Talks with your host Travian, where we talk about everything engineering and technology wise. This video, purely educational, like all of them. I want to know what Tesla is doing more on the energy front space. Elon's been a big topic, as I've said before, but I've seen something about this coal plant stuff in Hawaii, and I kind of want to learn more about what's going on because I already know some of the stuff they did do with energy. But without further ado, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and share. I really appreciate it all, and let's dive into this and learn some.
In Hawaiian, we have a phrase called "ai ka mea loa'a," meaning more so colloquially, use what you have readily available. And in Hawaii, we have a lot of sun, we have a lot of wind, we have a lot of rain, we have a lot of waves, and we have a lot of lava with our volcanoes.
So it's often said that Hawaii's energy transition is a postcard from the future. We've been really excited that the Kapolei energy storage system is actually proving the grid forming technology that's going to be so important to stabilizing the grid in the future.
We started working on this project in the beginning of 2018. The idea was to be able to move the island away from coal, add additional renewable energy, and help Hawaiian Electric meet their goal of 100% renewable energy by 2045.
And now allows for the sunsetting of one of the dirtiest polluters in our community. So the coal power plant is no more, and partly because of the storage facility that we have today.
There are 158 megapacks on the site. That is 185 megawatts, 565 megawatt hours, roughly equivalent to the capacity of the coal plant that was recently retired.
This facility is able to power 20% of the electrical need at its peak on the island of Oahu.
20% at its peak. Its peak. That doesn't sound like a lot, but I bet you it definitely is a lot because that's 1 megapack. And Tesla has this way of I've seen stuff before. I think we've even covered it on this channel. They have those solar panel tile roofs, and they have a bunch of solar panels also. So if they can get a whole state to conform into this energy thing and store all this energy grid and be able to support 20% of the state at its peak, that's really impressive. It's really extremely impressive.
But it turns out, despite all the technology we have nowadays, the electric grid is more fragile than what people really expect. Clouds come over, a storm comes through, the wind stops blowing. The grid doesn't adapt to quick changes very well. And so a battery energy storage system can manage those fluctuations, kind of buffer that so it keeps the grid stable and even, and hopefully you don't get the blackout that you would get if that service wasn't there.
We worked with Plus Power and Tesla. Together, we're really pioneers in developing this project and incorporating the kinds of grid services that we are benefiting from today.
So the incredibly fast response time of Megapacks inverters mean that Plus Power can participate in any kind of market service available. So not just energy shifting or reserve capacity, but providing frequency support or voltage support, keeping the grid balanced on a millisecond basis.
And that required the battery to operate much more quickly than what a typical battery does, or what any traditional power plant will typically do.
So the Kapolei energy storage system has black start capability, which means when you have a power outage, when all the lights are out, power goes down, it's one of those resources that can help bring it back up. Wherever you put a renewable energy project in place, you're in someone's neighborhood or very close to it. And so having meetings with the community, getting their acceptance, their support is really important to make sure that project can get done.
A core value of Plus Power is being excellent partners and members of our community. Development is all about relationships, and we were extremely proud to have the support of local neighborhood 34, as well as the Honolulu Fire Department.
So when we had the official meeting for the final vote before the board, in order to actually whether or not recommend the project moving forward or not, the vote was unanimous.
It's very exciting. It's going to be good for Hawaii and all of our communities. It'll be a model for the nation and hopefully for the rest of the world.
That's actually pretty dope. So how they said they were having trouble regulating all of the energy and things around that standpoint, I've seen how it worked, and not firsthand, but I've seen it in a video. So Marquise Brownlee, he did a video with his solar panel tiles with Tesla and how it works with giving energy to the grid and then storing energy for appropriate times, making sure it's not overusing energy and regulating it the right way. Tesla's actually extremely good with that. I seen that video and I was like, I want those solar power tiles. The only thing is they're expensive. They're really expensive, but that as a whole, how it's going to shape, that kind of gives you an idea of where Tesla's going. If they're able to work with states, whole states themselves, and not even just your homes, it makes it even bigger for them as a company in general, because you see that Hawaii is a state. That's what they're dealing with. Man, it's insane as you think about it, but still, that is a big plus out there in the world of energy. Without further ado, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and share your thoughts down in the comments below. If you want to see more videos like this, another one will be popping up right about now. And if you want to recommend any videos, go into the description, send me an email with the YouTube links, and I'll be happy to react to them. Without further ado, peace. See y'all next time.